Hey, it's Dave. I had a great question this week. They're asking about caloric deficits, and I hope this information helps you out in creating your nutritional plan to lose weight. Okay, real simply, in order to lose weight, you need to operate in a caloric deficit. That means you need to be consuming less calories than what you're burning every day. That is the simple answer. That is how diets work. Whether it's a keto plan or an intermittent fasting, they are all designed to get you to consume less calories than what you're burning, okay? They're trying to set you up in a caloric deficit. That's how we lose weight, okay? Here's kind of the two components, though, that are maybe not asked about enough. Two things. Number one, how deep should that caloric deficit be? And what foods should I be consuming within that caloric deficit to help me lose fat and not muscle? Those are the two big components. But again, first things first, we need to operate in a caloric deficit. The first point, how deep should that caloric deficit be? Well, I would say normally about 250 calories per day would be a good benchmark for a caloric deficit. So let's say your maintenance calories are 2,000. I'm going to give real simple math here. Let's say that your calories to maintain your current body weight with your current activity level is 2,250 calories per day. Then your caloric deficit should be about 250 calories. So that means you should be consuming about 2,000 calories per day. Okay, I see a lot of people come to me and they want to drop their calories way down low to maybe 1,200 calories a day. So they're creating 1,000 calorie caloric deficit, and that is real problematic. Okay, for a variety of reasons. Number one, it's going to be very hard to maintain those low calories. Number two, you're probably going to hit a plateau real bad and nasty, which is not going to be fun. Okay, your metabolism is going to slow down. So what we want to do is create a small caloric deficit and kind of milk all the results that we can out of that, reset your metabolism, and then create another caloric deficit from there. That's how we get long-term sustained weight loss. Okay, the other component that is often omitted when people talk about, oh, I just need to operate in a caloric deficit, is what types of foods are you eating during that caloric deficit? Because let's face it, I mean, so if our goal is to consume 2,000 calories, okay, not all 2,000 calories are created equal, right? I mean, a stupid example would be 2,000 calories of a candy bar isn't the same as 2,000 calories of a broccoli or a salad, or even 2,000 calories per day of chicken. These are all different, and they're all going to have a very different and dramatic impact on your body. Now, I hope that in creating this caloric deficit, your goal is to lose body fat. So many people say that, well, my goal is to lose weight. Well, that should not be your goal. Because we want to preserve muscle. If you're able to diet and operate in that caloric deficit, okay, we want to do our best to maintain as much muscle as we can, because that's what keeps your metabolism high. Okay, so again, the foods that we eat within that caloric deficit are going to determine how you look and how you feel during that caloric deficit and kind of when you're done. If you're not careful, you can actually end up being a smaller version of what you are, as opposed to a different shaped person of what you are. Okay? If we end up being a smaller version of what you are, what can actually happen is, as a percentage, you could actually have lost weight, but increased your percentage of body fat versus the amount of muscle that we're carrying. Okay, it's very, very important to do everything in our power to preserve the lean muscle that we're carrying. To lose weight, operate in a caloric deficit. Okay, make sure it's a small caloric deficit and milk it for everything that we can, and make sure that the foods that you're consuming are driving you to fat loss and not muscle loss. If you need any help with your individual program, making those calculations on your own, just send me a message, call me, drop me an email. I'd love to help. Hope that information helps you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you.